Sports. It's a very powerful social change tool because it teaches women confidence, self-esteem, and strength. It changes them. It's part of the reason that guys wanted women out of sports a very long time ago, stated Donna Lipiano, former executive director of the Women's Sports Foundation. Women's sports should be recognized and represented just as well as the men's sports in our nation. Women work just as hard as men to play the sport that they love and should not be less privileged or undermined because of their gender. Professional women athletes today face many different struggles compared to men, such as salary differences, media coverage, and support. Women have come a long way in the sports world, but still have a long journey of true equality ahead. One of the major issues that professional women athletes face today is how to earn a living. The difference between pay in men's and women's sports at the professional level is shockingly different. The WNBA and NBA is a prime example of the inequality that goes on in our society. The minimum salary for a 3-year WNBA player is $51,000. The salary cap for a WNBA team is $803,000 per team. The minimum salary cap for a 3-year NBA player is $826,269, and there is no salary cap for an NBA player. A WNBA salary cap as a team does not even match the average pay for one player in the men's league. Basketball is not the only sport with these mind-blowing differentials. Another major unfair issue that most of the public is unaware of is the issue of media coverage. Television time is something that men's and women's teams have to compete over. In most areas, men get most of the television time and media coverage. The only time you really see a live girls' game is if it's a nationals or a finals game of sort, something that television channels have to broadcast. Some now may argue that the major stations such as ESPN, Fox, and CNN only broadcast men's sports because it brings in more money and the revenue compared to girls' sports is substantially different. This, in fact, right here is the vicious cycle that we create as a society and television shows create themselves. When stations only broadcast men games, this is what the population sees and what they're used to. So when ticket sales come out for games, the public's going to pay for the tickets that they are used to following on TV. Women's sports have become physical within the past 10 years. The game has changed, and women are more athletic, which allows for more excitement. People would be more eager to watch women's sports, which should encourage stations to sponsor and support women's programs, allowing them to grow. Women have come a long way in the sports world, but clearly have many struggles and trials yet to come. The issues ranging from lack of media coverage, to the deficit in their salaries, to the lack of fan support. Women commit their lives to their athletics in the same way that men do, and need to be recognized in the same fashion. Our nation and society have come a long way from the beginning, but still have a long way to go. Not only in the way that we treat women professionals and athletes, but in the way we view women and society as a whole. These athletes, professional women athletes, serve as role models. Women need role models. They need to see other women in leadership roles that excelled in sport. It is through these role models that younger women develop a healthy understanding of their own potential. Donna Lipiano closes it best.